Okay, so we need to charge back up. We want to go into this with full spirit. I wish we had more life, but we don't. So in we go. To face Tama.
Run away. Please.
And I will probably be a little quiet during this, because I'm going to be concentrating. Ah, damn it. Gotcha! Yes!
I am so sorry. Tom, can you hear me? This is Coco. I am here.
Yes.
Brilliant. Oh, it means that you have regained consciousness. The Necromancer's control over you has weakened. Tama, listen to me. You have to destroy him now that he is weak. Tama, are you all right? Let me heal you!
You finally landed a hit on me. But this is a little more than a scratch, though.
You will be fine. Stay still. I am going to heal you.
Thanks for coming for me,
It is what you would have done.
Coco.
That was not part of the deal, Tama.
I don't know what you're talking about, Necromancer.
You had to surrender your body to me. You had to become the new vessel for my soul and allow me to prolong my existence. And then I would revive that whore. That was the deal, you dirty thief.
And you trusted me? You were reckless. I'm not a good person. Besides, if the woman I love comes to save me, I'm not letting a bastard like you play me like a fucking fiddle.
Tama.
This is not over. I am eternal. No one mocks the necromancer who cheated death. I, who defied the gods and emerged victorious. I will have your bodies and do what I please with them. You will be mere puppets in my hands.
Are you ready, Coco?
Yes! We cannot lose this fight!
Let's end this.
Together!
Do I have to do it two-player? I hope not.
Life is temporary. Death is eternal.
The Knights of Noda protects us!
Are you seriously just using the same tactics you used against her? Yep, the two of us versus you. Oh, nope. Tama, no! I have not seen that enemy before, but he is still alive after being hit once. Oh, hi. Gotcha.
her! We succeeded! We defeated the Necromancer!
We did it! And you're alive again!
I must say that what you have done was foolhardy, and who knows how it could all have ended. You have used dark arts, and you have broken the natural order of this world just to revive me, Tama.
I know what you must think of me now. I'm sorry. It was the only way.
However, you cannot imagine how glad I am to see you again.
Will you ever forgive me? I was truly desperate after what happened to you. It was all my fault.
I understand why you did it. I have nothing to forgive because thanks to what you did, I am able to embrace you again. And I would have done the same for you. I am such a hypocrite.
Sometimes we do things we never thought we'd do. Especially if it's for someone you love. Thanks for saving me, Coco.
Thank your sword! It filled me with the courage I needed. If I wanted to save you, I knew I could not use the Necromancer's dark arts. It was precisely because of your dependence on them that he was able to exert control over you.
Even when the Necromancer was controlling me, I could see you fighting against me. Well, against him and my body. Seeing you wield the sword like we practiced made me remember everything. I guess that was what weakened his control.
Are you alright?
Better than ever. Come on. We have to get out of this hellhole. But first, there is something I'm dying to tell you.
What is it?
I love you, Coco. I love you with all my soul.
And I love you with all my heart.
And I think that is the end. I'm gonna put the audio about there. Hopefully it doesn't get too loud as far as the background music. But overall, gameplay, really enjoyable. I actually liked the summoning aspect as well as the non-summoning aspect. Although in the end, I found the summons to be a little bit weak. There were a few that were really useful and really strong. I still hate the archers, but I can see their purpose in there. I do wish they were either one arrow or that the hitboxes for the diagonal arrows was a little bit smaller. But other than that, they're pretty fine. Music is good. Sound effects are good. Graphics are decent. They're not the best I've ever seen, but they are very serviceable, and you can actually see what's going on, and it's very clear, and I would give them probably an 8 out of 10 for an indie game. But as terms of the story, I've kind of bit my tongue a little bit on it. It feels very ham-fisted. I didn't actually watch who was on the credits for the writer for this, but it felt very kind of somewhere between a teen novel and not written by a teen, but a novel geared towards teens and a horny teenage guy. Somewhere between those. It was written fairly competently. It's just, it felt very ham-fisted. I do like the arcs. I do like that the characters fairly well meshed together. They do seem very kind of tropey, but you kind of have to do that whenever you have very short story bits in between those various things. I wish there was a way to enable it to always play the cinematics or never play the cinematics, so you could actually toggle that. You may notice I don't mind having them off in between, because that lets me get through the action a bit more. I do wonder if there's going to be an endless dungeon version at the end, but I don't know. It would make me happy if there is. We shall find out. And yes, there is Japanese voice acting as well. For some reason, Tama's not the actress I thought it was. Whenever I first started playing this, I could have sworn that the actress was Marisha Ray. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I would definitely recommend playing it if you have the opportunity. It's up to you to decide whether it's worth the money. One other thing I wish they actually had was there's a crap. I'm trying to remember what it's called, but there's a toggling option that doesn't enable until after you've died a couple times. Just make that available at the beginning so I can just toggle off losing all my equipment right at the very start. Let people choose their difficulty early on. But you have to die a couple times to unlock it. At least I did. Maybe they'll have that changed by the time you guys are seeing this one. Collaborations. Arupa's halberd is a... Oh, wow. There's a lot of things we did not find. We saw a Tayok. We didn't see a Black Book. We didn't see a Whisper's helmet. We didn't see the Sword of Exilia. We didn't see Skull Crusher either. So we didn't see any of those things. And no, I'm not in the list here, unfortunately. But these are the beta testers, if you guys are curious. Oh, and there's actual singing in the music in the background as well. That might be a little bit overwhelmingly loud, if there is, because it just did pick up. So we're going to turn it back down a little bit. But, yeah. If this seems like something up your alley, definitely pick it up. The gameplay is fun. It's kind of... It's not floaty or anything like that. Honestly, my only complaint about the combat is the size of the hitboxes on the arrows. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. The shield guys do take some getting used to. The trick to them is dash, stab, like I was doing kind of towards the end there with the spear. You can do that with the sword as well. You just have to get closer. And the sword has a sweep, so it's a little bit easier to get that hit on him rather than going diagonal with it. It does feel like it's got 8 directions of attack, as opposed to just being based on where you point it. So you will have that thing where you're like, this amount of degrees is where it's going to shoot just straight 45 degrees in a corner. This one's going to be left and stuff like that. So it makes being able to alternate between either using the D-pad or the left stick pretty comfortable. And I did do that several times. I don't know if I didn't mention it usually, but I was swapping between the two depending on where I was at and what I needed to hit, because my controller has a really good D-pad and kind of a mediocre stick. If you're wondering which one it is, it's an F310 Logitech controller. But yeah, definitely check it out if you're into this type of game. The story may not hit you in the right spot, but the actual gameplay probably will. And most of the story beats were kind of predictable, but still, it's structure for good gameplay. And I'm going to stick it through the entire credits here as far as on Twitch, because I want to see if there's anything at the end. But for those of you on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off and say keep gaming, have fun, peace out, and I will see you guys on the next series we do. I might play some more of this on stream, possibly as a little mini series after, if there's actually an endless mode or anything like that. And yeah, those of you guys on YouTube, peace out. Bye. And for those of you on Twitch, we're going to see if there's anything at the end of this.